qualification, I'm a mining engineer following Mark's lead, but I've never worked even a single day into mining industry. I did my
a single day.
Not a single day.
You never worked
No. Yeah, so I did my engineering way back in 2002. So it's been 23 years completely into IT industry. When I started my career as a VB programmer. Then I moved to .NET. So I started my career from Nepal. So I worked there for 3 years, starting 2002 to 2005, and I was working on a cooperative bank. Okay, so there was an automation project for a cooperative bank. So I was placed at Nepal starting 2002 to 2005. Since I was in Nepal, my family had a pressure to get married, and I was in Nepal, so the right prospective brides were not coming to my plate. So my father said, come down to India, get married, and then do whatever you want to do. Then 2005, November, I came back to India, and January 2006, I got married to Neha. And I'm very much committed to Neha. Right? So since 2006, 2007, I moved to US. I was working with a giant healthcare company named United Healthcare. That is the biggest healthcare provider in the globe. Okay, so I worked with them for 8 years, and then I started using awareim way back in 2004 when I was hardcore programmer. I was writing code on .NET. I was writing code on VB, Visual Basic. Then I really thought that writing code through conventional methodology, that's gonna obsolete, because whatever projects were coming my way, or while I was working with United Healthcare, when we were estimating our projects, the delivery dates were coming as 3 years later, and client would have known what's being getting developed. That was like 12 months, 13 months. So in 2004, I thought there must be something which can be called as RAD, Rapid Application Development, where with my simple English knowledge, I can write applications without writing code. In 2004, I came across awareim. I took a personal loan because if you think about Indian economy, currently $1 is 87 rupees, where some of our guys are making $200 in a month. Okay, so I took a personal loan and I purchased Aware license in 2004 of $2,000. And since then, I really started loving that product. I said, wow man, like if I'm writing some code, and if I want to see the results, it's minimum taking me 30 days, but in Aware, I can do it in 30 minutes. So since 2004, it's 2025, almost 21 years. We are very exclusive users of awareim. In past 20 years, we have developed close to 16 enterprise applications. Many of our customers, good friends are here. Jeff, thank you very much. Like we have been working together for past 10 years. Abner and yes, Sean. So Aware is your product. So thank you very much. I see huge potential in Aware. Okay. Now let me ask you this question, Mark. Have you ever been to India before?
Yes.
When?
2006, I came to Delhi twice.
All right. Jeff, how about you?
Never, no.
Never? This is your first time? How about you, Leo?
First time.
First time, Sean? Third? Fifth time. Wonderful. Abner? Codrin? Britt? First. Looks to me that most of the guys, for most of the guys, this is your first visit here to India, and you have seen crowded roads, so many people, right? What I really want to start our conference here, the entire 3 days, it is going to be technical, it is going to be knowledge sharing session. I'm really looking forward for AI stuff from you, Codrin, and all other speakers. But I thought let me give you a right flavor of what India is. Okay? So I have spent 45 hours in last 15 days, created a video. I'm gonna play it for you guys so that you can have a real feeling what India is, what our GDP is, what are we doing. Okay? Let me play that video. No one in my team has, this is the first video, even my team would also see it for the first time. It's my own recording, it's my own voice, so I really say sorry, like if I do not pronounce some words right? And so yes, let's play it, let's watch it first. Greeting that embodies the essence of India, signifies respect, humility and goodwill. Namaste comes from Sanskrit meaning I bow to you, which conveys the divine within me bows to the divine within you. Unlike handshakes, Namaste is a contactless way to greet, which became even more relevant during the pandemic. India is a land of extraordinary diversity, home to 28 states and 8 union territories, each with its own distinct language, culture and traditions. With 22 official languages and over 19,500 dialects and accents that change every 20 kilometers, India is one of the most linguistically diverse nations in the world. It is also the birthplace of major religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism, while also embracing Islam, Christianity, Zoroastrianism, Judaism and many indigenous faiths, making it a true symbol of religious harmony. From the snow-capped Himalayas in the north to the serene backwaters of Kerala in the south, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the lush forests of the northeast, India's diversity is its greatest strength, a nation where multiple cultures, beliefs and traditions thrive together in unity. When we think of global superpowers, nations like America, the European Union and China often come to mind. However, there is another country rapidly emerging on the world stage, India, the fastest growing major economy in the world. With its robust economic growth, a youthful and dynamic population, and expanding military strength, India is steadily positioning itself as a future global superpower. Let's explore the key factors driving this transformation. Economic boom. At the time of independence in 1947 from British Empire, India was one of the poorest countries in the world. Even as late as 1991, its economy was smaller than that of cities like Paris and London. However, India's economic trajectory has changed dramatically. In 2014, India was the 10th largest economy. Today it ranks 5th, surpassing the UK and France. Over the past decade, India has outpaced major economies like Canada, Russia, Italy, France and Britain. With an annual GDP growth rate of 7%, India is on track to become the world's 3rd largest economy by 2027, overtaking Japan and Germany. In terms of purchasing power parity GDP, which is PPP GDP, India already holds the 3rd position with an economy valued at $14.5 trillion. Demographic advantage. Last year, India surpassed China to become the world's most populous country, strengthening its position as a rising superpower. India has the largest youth population globally, with over 50% of its citizens under 25 years and 65% under 35 years. This youthful workforce offers immense potential for innovation, entrepreneurship and economic expansion in the coming decades. Infrastructure evolution. A nation's infrastructure is the backbone of its development, and India is making unprecedented investments to build world-class facilities. India is the fastest growing real estate market and home to numerous mega infrastructure projects. The National Infrastructure Pipeline (NIP) is the largest infrastructure initiative in history, with an investment of $1.9 trillion, which is more than the entire GDP of South Korea. Several key projects are transforming India. Bharatmala project, $140 billion, a nationwide road and highway development plan. Sagarmala project, $130 billion modernizing coastal infrastructure and ports to boost maritime trade. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, $100 billion, a 1,483-kilometer long corridor connecting India's political and business capitals, Delhi and Mumbai. 100 smart city projects, $100 billion, a mission to develop sustainable and modern urban centers. Industrial growth and manufacturing boom. India is undergoing rapid industrialization, attracting global giants to set up production hubs within its borders. In 2021, India surpassed the US to become the second most attractive manufacturing destination after China. The Indian government is offering billion-dollar incentives to multinational companies fueling industrial expansion. With an industrial output of over $900 billion, India ranks among the top 5 most industrialized nations. By 2030, India's industrial output is projected to exceed $3 trillion, solidifying its position as the world's third most industrialized country. Science and technology. India is world's largest provider of IT services and ranks third in global software production. In 2014, India had just 400 startups, and today it boasts over 90,000 startups. The Indian Space Research Organization is among the top 5 space agencies globally. By 2024, Indian Space Research Organization had successfully launched 436 foreign satellites for 38 countries and over 150 Indian origin satellites. India is one of only 4 nations to have developed anti-satellite weapons, giving it the capability to neutralize enemy satellites in space. Military strength. India is home to one of the world's most formidable military forces, ranking 4th in global military power after the United States, Russia and China. With a defense budget of $82 billion, India has the 4th highest military expenditure globally. It boasts a 5.3 million strong force. As a nuclear-armed nation, India possesses some of the most advanced weapon systems in the world. The country is not just a top importer of defense equipment, but is also emerging as a major arms producer, exporting military technology to over 145 nations. The road ahead. India's meteoric rise is driven by its thriving economy, young workforce, expanding infrastructure, military strength, industrial prowess, and technological innovations. With the fastest growing major economy, fastest growing stock market, largest startup ecosystem, and rapidly modernizing industries, there is no doubt that India is on the path to becoming a global superpower. In conclusion, India is not just a land of opportunities, it's a land of endless possibilities. A booming economy, a massive consumer base, and a spirit of innovation make it the perfect destination for growth and investment. The people here are welcoming, collaborative, and ready to shape the future together. So let's join hands and build a brighter tomorrow. Wonderful. Thank you for watching. So my intention was not to talk much about India, okay? Like, it is no offense for any other nation. My intention was like a businessman, okay? I see people here sitting in this room across the globe, right? So Sean, specifically for you, do you know how many licenses you have sold in India for Aware? I think it's only 2 or 3. Like 2 are owned by me, 1 by Himanshu, there are a couple more, right? I'm really not sure why you are like, India is a country where you can focus your marketing efforts. There's no harm, you have customers across the globe, you have customers in Canada, you have customers in United States, you have customers in Australia. But don't ignore India just because, we have more than 500 companies here which are MNCs, which are unicorn, right? Every day, there is a new startup which is coming in India. awareim is so much affordable, Sean, so much affordable. Like, I've seen Salesforce, I've seen SAP, I've seen Dell, Boomi, OutSystems, these systems are really very, very expensive, but Aware is very economical. Even we guys in India can afford it, right? So please do focus on India. I really want to create a big community of awareim developers, awareim consultants here in India, because it would be good for everyone. Being a system integrator, I'm looking for clients, right? My knowledge would be wasted if I really do not have clients where I can implement my knowledge, okay? So my video is all about business, right? Jeff, you can think about launching your HSE platform here in India. All the companies, we have mining companies, we have construction companies, you can think about setting up some ODC center here in India, and we guys are here. Great. Abner, many of you guys have been working with us, you know how we talk, how we react, how we look, right? So a couple of things. Last year, India surpassed China to become the most populous country. By numbers, it is 1.4 billion, but I can tell you it is 1.55 billion. Whoever is sitting in this room from my team, I can assure you that we are not the contributor in this population. I have only one, Ashu has only one, Vinod has one, Narendra has one. Most of the guys sitting in this room, we are not the contributor in expanding our population, right? A couple of things from our side. Many of you guys have been working with us for past many years. There are some special elements which all Indians have, okay? For an example, if you ask us a question, can you do it? The simple answer can be yes or no. Have you seen any facial expression like this? Yeah. Right? It means we really have tough time to say no. Okay, so there is no word in English which say yes or like between yes or no. But this is our expression, which means yes, we can do it, but we are not willing to do it. But if you say we can do it, so this is one of our expressions. All right? Another thing, in India, everything can be done in 2 minutes. If you are working with me and you say, Manoj, I need you. If I tell you 2 minutes, now 2 is okay. Another unit, minute, can be variable. Now it can be 20 minutes. It can be 2 hours. It can be 2 months, 2 years, or never. Okay? But we guys always turn up. I just wanted to tell you that how do we work, right? Since you are here in India, you'll be spending your 3-4 days here in India, and 2 minutes, everything is in 2 minutes. Okay? Can you go to Internet Explorer? Religions, okay? Hinduism, Christianity, Islam. There is one more religion in India, which is called as cricket. Okay? Like you guys are soccer lover guys, right? In India, every kid, everyone in India has a bat and ball at home. Okay? So cricket is a religion here. In this room, almost the entire team is cricketers. Okay? And this is one of our God. So I could not include it in my video because I really wanted to make it easy. I really want you to know that cricket is a religion in India and we are very sentimental about it. Okay? And this guy, he is Sachin Tendulkar, he is one of our God. Okay? By this, I close my session about Know India, and for next 3 days we'll be spending good time, and now everything belongs to you. All the technical sessions would start. We have tea and coffee there. Feel free to take break whenever you think, and we are going very early. This Know India session was planned from 11 to 11:30, but like whenever the next presenter, who is the next presenter? Yes? Yep. So whenever Mark Tumlin, you guys are ready, we can start our presentation, and you can join that Google link, and we'll be sharing that link here, and you start recording. Okay? So we can start the session right away, or we need a 5 minutes, 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes, okay.
2 minutes? All right.
To Indian minute.
Thank you very much.